The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
All right. Welcome to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. This is another exciting episode. We want to let everybody know right now that we're going to be addressing this new issue that's hitting the airwaves. Miss Tamar Braxton wants people to know that if your man don't touch you in 3 days, then he's probably a homosexual or he's gay.
4 to 10 days.
We want to, yeah, what's that? What did he say?
Yeah.
What did she say?
3, 4, maybe 10 days.
3, 4, maybe 10 days. We're going to see what the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge has to say about this subject and this theory, and we will find out from a female's perspective later on. But first, we want to get into it like we usually do, find out how everybody's week went. We got Packett with us. How was your week?
My week was fine. A lot of gambling. Went to Vegas, chilled out, hung out with me and my girl. Bad week in football.
Yeah,
bad week in football.
Bad week for the Panthers.
A lot of upsets.
And you still want to maintain wearing that Panthers hat.
Of course.
Well, let the people know what happened with the Panthers this week when they played the great team, Green Bay Packers.
It's not time for that. It's not time for that.
Okay, we'll get into that later on. So other than that, you had a good week?
A good week, man. A good week. I'm feeling good, feeling healthy.
And I can see that you have been slimming down, Packett, and that's really great.
Oh, yeah, it's going to come.
So what? Oh, and I see you don't have the big gulp anymore.
I got to wash my cup out. I left the cup in the car and forgot it. Mm-hmm. And now I got to get back to it.
So now tell the people out there, since you lost so much weight, I mean, what's the difference? How do you feel? Do you feel any different now than you did before when you were 17,000 pounds?
17,000.
Give or take a couple of thousand. I'm not sure.
You feel better. You move better. For me, just my whole outlook on everything has changed. So, now that the weight is coming off, now it's time to go back into the gym. Because at first I stayed away from the gym because whenever I would work out, all I would do was get bigger. So now that the weight is coming off, now it's time to put the muscle back on.
Now, have you noticed that there's been a decrease in the plump and fluffy jokes from other people?
You're the only person that gives the plump and fluffy jokes, Marv.
I know. I remember we went to a barbecue one time, and you got out the car and you were walking over to the picnic, and there was some people saying, "Here come Packett and them," and you were by yourself. You don't remember that?
You were there, Marv. So
I was still in the car.
No.
When they said Packett and them, they were referring to you.
Why was he at a barbecue? He was looking for some vegan rib tips?
No, this was way before. It was before he went
This
on
is
to
when
the
I was
vegan.
still eating meat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, ain't no goddamn such thing as no vegan rib tips.
Right. And
Yeah, it is.
The fuck?
They do have them.
They got vegan rib tips?
Yeah.
Have you
They
tasted
playing
them?
with people's mind.
Hey, man, they got shrimp. They got pork.
I don't want a vegetable to taste like a meat. That's just like me eating some meat to taste like motherfucking squash.
Right. That's
Come on, man.
squash flavored steak. I don't want it.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like the exact same thing. What it is just a supplement.
Well, why don't you
to
just
ease
give
your
me
mind.
what the
So why
vegetables
don't you
is?
just call
what
it?
the doctor called it a placebo?
So
Like
why don't they call it something like? Why do they call it vegan
Ribs.
buffalo wings?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Because they put the buffalo sauce in there so they give you that.
But see, first
that
of
buffalo
all,
flavor.
let's get right.
Okay.
Buffaloes don't have no fucking wings, first of all.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now, it's fucking chicken. So why would you want vegan buffalo wings?
That's a double knock.
Why not something like or alternative
Or
wings?
low key. Call them low key wings.
Yeah, or alternative steaks.
Or just call
So
it.
you don't have to define what it is. You can't say,
Faarooq.
oh, this is a T-bone, but it ain't no fucking
Faarooq, or
real T-bone.
Just call it what it is, because the buffalo, the vegan buffalo wings is nothing but cauliflower dipped in chicken fry and stuff like that. Just call it fried fucking cauliflower.
Well, basically, what the supplements come in for are for people that's just now trying to wing themselves off. It gives them, it's like a mental thing. People that's not that's not on meat don't care about none of that
But
stuff.
you know what you sound like? You sound like a drug dealer that wants to ring a crackhead off a rock. So, hey, man, I'm not going to give you a whole quarter piece today. I'm only going to give you a 5-0 because we need to wing you off. It's still the same shit, man.
People are They'll kill themselves over food. It's just like a drug. You have to wing them off and to get them on the right path.
So food is drug.
So it's the biggest drug.
So what you're saying, Packett, is some people take this food game real serious, like dope. They need to go to like rehabs, food rehabs, and they have to be weaned off like heroin. Is what you're saying?
Basically, nicotine, the most addictive thing.
A little
it's
fella like me wouldn't know anything about that food.
You stop smoking
addiction.
cigarettes, so you pick up a patch. But there's known cases of motherfuckers dying of cancer that's been on the patch.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not really changing shit. You playing games with people's mind. The best way to do anything is cold turkey. Discipline and commitment.
But most people are not with cold turkey.
1 second.
Well, hey, fuck them.
Let's stay on task here. You saying cold turkey or cold vegan turkey?
Oh, see, now here we go again.
We just want to be specific.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get into that, Faarooq, how was your week?
How was your week, Faarooq?
It was pretty tedious, man. You know, I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel to do shit. But one thing I could tell you is that, and you might like this too, you know, last night I cooked dinner and I made some blackened tuna steaks. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though you don't eat meat, but...
Here, eat the blackened part off of it, though.
I eat fish.
Okay, well, I got some side tuna, and I blackened them in the skillet, and I made a kale salad. And I made the kale salad with kale, chopped up kale, cashew nuts, non-sweetened shredded coconut, and mangoes.
Mm-hmm. Damn. That should sound good.
And the recipe calls for the
I don't even like coconut and it sound good.
But you would like this, though. But the recipe calls for the raspberry vinaigrette.
Right. That shit's delicious.
And I didn't have none, so I had
put some jelly?
No, I'm going to tell you what I did.
Okay.
Don't you motherfuckers use my recipe. But I'm going to tell you what I did. I made my own dressing with rice vinegar, grapeseed oil, the non-salt seasoning. You know, I got everything but salt in there. And I used...
Non-salt seasoning.
And I use a tablespoon.
Kind of sound like the vegan stuff we were talking about.
No, well,
it was still seasoning.
I'm a meat eater, but I like vegetables. Okay,
vegan salt.
It helped your doo-doo go down right. But anyway, you know, I put
keep you regular.
Yeah, I put a tablespoon of maple syrup in it and stirred it up and poured it over the salad and tossed it, and everybody loved it.
That sounds like some shit you make in prison, like a spread vinaigrette.
Yeah, well, my son and
we're going to call it a fulsome vinaigrette.
My son and daughter don't even like coconut, but they demolish that shit, man.
But I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or what.
It's because you're hungry.
What he said, that should just sound like...
It's good, man.
It's just because you're hungry.
You should try that. It's real simple to make.
The only reason is because you're hungry. It's no other reason.
So, Marv, how was your week?
My week,
No, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. Marv, how was your week this week, bro?
You motherfuckers would never ask. Now, my week was kind of cool. I fell off the wagon again Sunday. I was wet as a dish towel.
Wow. Hope you didn't go to one of those parties where your pants was leaking.
No, didn't go to one of those parties. I went to like an opening of a salon. There was a lot of ladies there, and I don't know. I kind of channeled.
Was it ladies or Tehran?
No, it was some ladies there, and I channeled my inner stripper back when I used to be an exotic dancer and comedian. I used to call myself Spready Murphy. I started stripping for him, but I was pretty drunk because somebody slipped me the wrong alcohol. They gave me the ENJ, which everybody knows I don't drink that shit, the Erkenchirp. Yeah, but other than that, I really had a good time because I actually found my way home, and I didn't wake up in nobody else's yard. So other than that, it was a pretty good week. Yeah.
Wow.
So now, but he left his damn cigarettes in your car.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So I'm back on the wagon. See, because what I figure out is this. See, every day you wake up in the morning gives you a chance to do better that day than you did yesterday.
Okay.
So you can't just
drink more than you did the day before.
Either way, you got an option. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just give up. You got to just keep on going. One day it will happen.
Why do they call it a wagon?
I really don't know, but it sounds good. Something that you fall off of, and you got to get back on it.
Okay, but if you put hay in the wagon,
I'm hoping that the wagon. I'm hoping that the wagon is a nice sturdy. I'm hoping that whoever's driving the wagon is sober, of course. Because you could blame it on the coach driver of the wagon. Like, hey, if that motherfucker was drunk, it's a good chance.
The whole motherfucking wagon done fell over.
Yeah, everybody on that motherfucker.
And people, don't you ever get in a wagon with Marv while he's intoxicated.
I don't drink and drive. I pull over every time I take a sip. I keep everything very, very kosher.
That's a lie.
He had me scared than a motherfucker one night.
Ooh.
What you mean? Did you make it to your destination? That's what I'm saying.
The night that you drove to the jazz festival and we went to the comedy store. We
went to the comedy store?
Yeah, see, he don't even know. We went to the comedy store. You scraped the side of your brand new motherfucking, what they call it?
Was it the truck?
Not an Explorer, but the big one.
Oh, the Excursion.
It was the
Excursion. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
He scraped that on there. The parking lot attendants was asking him, hey, what are you doing? They was trying to back up this way. No,
I don't need no help. I don't need no help.
Yeah, so he scraped the side of that, damn near ran over some patrons going in the comedy store. So,
but they not no reason being in front of that car.
So we're going down Sunset, right?
They know how big that truck is. Get your ass out the way.
He's driving right in the middle lane in front of everybody, and he's swerving, taking up 2 lanes.
We was late.
He sees some female at the light noticing his sporadic driving. So he looks at her, try to get at her. She tell him pull up over here. So when he pull up, she took off, and Marv
just to get him out the way. Huh?
No, this persistent motherfucker want to go on a high speed chase. He trying to chase her down. I'm like, Marv, what the fuck are you doing? So anyhow, we stop at a liquor store like he needed another drink, which he didn't, and the hose blew up. So I
remember that part.
Yeah, I took a cat nap in the goddamn car and listened to him and my buddy Tyrone argue for 2 goddamn hours.
Who fixed it?
My nephew.
Yeah. He took my knife and cut the hose and just put the thing on there and wrapped it around like where the hose was busted at the little thing.
Inside of it.
Right.
No, he cut that part off. And then he cut that part off and pushed the hose up further. And then put the wrap on there and reclamp.
Oh, okay. So he just cut the bad part off.
Yeah, made it a little shorter.
Yeah, so.
Good thing I had extra hose.
I finally arrived home safely.
Look, a real pimp always have extra hose.
Yeah. Hey, I finally arrived home safety. But I said, after Marv's 7 fucking drink, I can't fuck with him.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Well,
you know, let's have an intervention right now about you listening to your own advice, Marv.
Okay.
You have a bad problem of giving advice, but don't want nobody to say nothing to you.
No, for what? For what? I don't give a fuck what nobody else got to say.
You don't even take your own advice about stuff.
I don't want to hear the shit I got to say.
He knows his problems. He don't need to hear from you.
It ain't y'all fault if y'all want to listen to this shit I be saying. I just be saying shit. And we'll be right back after this message. On the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Fierce on purpose.
Well, we're out here exposing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and mostly the fugly.
Come on, scary ass.
Here we go.
ML Great. Oh, man, we in LA. Y'all see me going down. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes, can you get him?
Cameraman's fire, you know that, right?
No, he's really good at
I can tell this. The footage is horrible by the look of his eyes.
You should stop. These cool bottles. But you're not over here, Ellen. What are you?
We're gonna hit clean here. Go 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
This my Macy's. I be trying to tell people. This your Nordstroms? Hey. Yes.
Hey, mesmerize. I'm not ready to mesmerize. Look.
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, you already? I'm stuck.
Don't be stuck.
Oh.
Fierce on purpose.
we're exposing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and mostly the fugly. Come on, scary ass.
Here we go.
Mel Gray. Oh, baby, we in LA. Y'all see me going down. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes, can you get him?
The cameraman's fire, you know that, right?
No, he's really good at
I can tell this. The footage is horrible by the look of his eyes.
You should stop. These cool bottles. But you're not over here, Eleanor, are you?
Go ahead, clean. Here go 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
This my Macy's. I be trying to tell people.
This is my Nordstrom.
This your Nordstrom's? Hey. Yes.
Hey, mesmerize. I'm not ready to mesmerize. Look.
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, you already? I'm stuck.
Don't be stuck.
You gotta walk back. Oh.
I can hear you.
All right, and we're back to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. We have just added to the party, Miss Ife Jai. How you doing? And how was your week?
I'm good. My week was good, man. Grinding overtime. Y'all coming to my party?
When is the party?
My party is November 27th, the Wednesday before the holiday.
Right at the
townhouse,
right?
Hell
Okay,
yeah. And I've been
right.
grinding all my life. Been grinding all my life, you know.
And it started what time?
It started, the doors open at 8 and the show starts at 10.
Okay,
and
cool.
It's going down.
We're going to be there.
So I've been hustling.
Now,
You better be there.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be there. Now, we were getting into this topic about Tamar Braxton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't blame it on Tony.
Nah, because Tony ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Tony didn't have anything to do with it.
Tony is a shit.
Yeah, she go with baby still.
Tamar is the sister that needed a lot of fucking attention as a child.
She needs a hug right now.
She still need a little bit of attention.
She was low on hugs. They didn't give her
Well,
enough
she
hugs.
needs to go to a psychiatrist.
Well, let's
She
see
needs
what she
professional
talking
help.
about. Can you roll that footage? Let's see what she's talking about real quick. Tamar Braxton talking about, I guess, her extensive knowledge on fellas. Do we have it? Not yet? Oh, you couldn't find
couldn't find it. It's all on YouTube. It's a bunch of people that have been playing the clip because she's actually in the car with some of her male friends who look like they might be
suspect.
Call it what you want to call it, but they're not the real ones that I know
there
to
you have it.
be existing sometimes.
Well, let's see what she
different
really,
caliber of dude.
Let's see what she said now.
Different
Faarooq,
caliber, I guess that's a good way
different
to say
caliber.
Yeah,
of guy.
Faarooq brought this particular subject to my attention. So what is it about? Let people know what's up.
Basically, I just say she's a victim of her own projection.
No, what did she say?
Well, basically, she said if you are a woman and you have a man and he don't want to touch you or, have sex or fuck you for 3, 4, 10 days, then his thing is he's gay and he likes dicks.
Okay,
he rather want that than you.
Right. Now, let's just see what everybody thinks about it. We're going to start with you, Packett. Now, what do you have to say about that?
That's stupid, man.
What?
Whoever put that together, that just don't make sense.
She put it together. It's called projection.
Man.
Could it be any other reason?
She knew the person she was dealing with had a problem with dealing with men, and she dealt with it anyway.
Oh, was that the backstory?
It has to be.
So her projection of all
that makes
men.
a lot different. That makes this a lot different.
You got to think about it. Women perceive all men simply to be with the males that they have been with.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent.
Well, the certain extent is what she's saying is hypothetically. But the thing is, your experience...
That's what she's been exposed to.
Your experience don't define the experience of everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
And
it's starting to see like this is a Hollywood type of substance type thing because this is not a closed incident. What about Tisha Campbell and
and that dude
and Lisa Ray?
Oh yeah, and how they said that the husbands end up being really good friends, and that caused them to divorce and all this other crazy stuff. But the dudes in the car though, did you think the guys that she was in the car with that they were?
I didn't see the video.
Oh, you gotta see the video.
This subject,
it looked like she was around gay men. And
they probably was, and she probably have been in relationships with gay men. So her perception and her wide brush she painted all men with was from her own personal experience.
That's real.
This is what I have to tell all women.
What you got?
Maybe your man ain't fucking with you because you get on this motherfucking nerve.
Because he don't like you.
Maybe your man ain't.
Not because he don't like you, because you just talk too much for the last couple of days.
But you gonna withhold the dick because you mad?
No,
like that's the thing.
See, this is it. This is it. It's not about me withholding it. I can't perform the way I can because I have a blockage in my mind. So if I can't enjoy it and perform to my best, why would I fuck with you?
Okay, so let me ask you this. How long are you going to go before you get the blockage over? Like, how long are you going to go before we talk about it, baby?
It might be 90 days with me.
Motherfucker,
and I'm far from being
that. I'm sorry.
I'm far
90
from
days,
being that.
Faarooq?
Well,
that's ridiculous.
That's me as an individual. But check this out.
You gonna hold on to it that strong?
Yeah, I am because I have willpower.
You gotta make a point.
But check this out. Let me make a point.
Make the point, Faarooq.
Why is it that a woman can go 3 weeks without having sex with her man, and when your man do touch you, it's like unwanted attention?
Yeah.
But you could use, I have a headache, I have a lot on my plate. So should I assume that you as a woman are gay, or do you have another nigga? Because
no, that's not fair.
Okay, so what I'm saying,
that's not fair, but it's fair about the other way.
I think that it's not fair the other way. I think when Faarooq puts it in that context, that when women do the same thing, that we shouldn't have a double standard.
Okay,
it doesn't automatically mean that
this is my
gay.
thing, and this is I want to debunk the woman's false theory that men think with their dicks. No, men think with their minds. Males allow their dick to lead them. Okay, that's a difference. But see, here you have it. I'm in control, and I'm God over this universe called my mind.
Okay, here we go, 5%. Here we go, 5%.
No, I'm not a 5%.
Okay, I mean, when you say you God, that's what
I'm just saying. I'm just one man, okay? So I'm in control of my full faculties, not you.
Right
okay?
On. Right
now,
on.
I might share what I feel about myself with you. If I don't love myself as a man, I can never reflect or project that love towards you.
That's real.
When I share with you is an extension of what I feel about myself.
Yeah, you got to have it to give it.
So if I have high regards to myself, you unworthy of my dick. So therefore, you can go fuck every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you want to.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna tell you no because you unworthy of that. See, I guard myself away from certain things because the average woman seem to think, oh, well, you can manipulate a nigga. If he don't like what you're doing, just give him a little pussy. Or if he doing something you don't like, don't give him none. That, ladies, you need to stop doing that. This is why it's so many of you
need to stop
turning
doing
gay.
that.
This is why it's so many of you being some man.
Starting some shit now.
Look, I'm just telling you what I don't care.
Now let me ask this a Packett. Now Packett. Now, okay, if you don't touch your girl for like 4 days to 10 days, what other reasons could it be for you?
Good question.
Working a lot.
Oh, you could be tired.
Exactly.
Oh.
Me, myself, owning my own company, I stay out all night long, and then I come home, go to sleep. Sometimes you're just tired, or you got a lot on your mind. I'm trying to open up more companies, do different things, so it'd be a lot on me.
But can I ask you this, though, in all honesty? Haven't you already established a certain type of rapport with your woman, though, where she has no question or reason to question why
my lady had no problem.
I'm just saying, once you establish a certain type of understanding between somebody, my thing was maybe Tamar really just didn't know this person well enough. You know
I don't think Tamar knows herself well enough.
She maybe just didn't know this nigga. Because if I know you, Faarooq, and I know you mad, then that might make more sense to me. Like, he ain't gay. The nigga's pissed off at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's another angle on it. Maybe he got another bitch.
That part.
Okay, which a lot of women don't want to accept.
So you said she might just be the Wednesday crush.
Look, man.
Monday.
All real men have their choice of women. This is a reality that women can't accept. They say they want a man of their own.
Yeah.
But when you deal with the average, quote unquote, single man, when you deal with him, you find out why this motherfucker by himself. Or maybe the man that have women just know how to treat women in general. You ever thought about that? Now, my thing is, okay, but see, this is the point we at. Sometimes maybe he's so fed up and tired of your shit, he's not sexually into you.
Then why not just break up and end the relationship? Why just sit up and be withholding?
Because a lot of people don't want to be failures. When you a woman and you got a nice looking dude that's rich and catering to you, and you my nigga doing this, and girl, I got this nigga wrapped around my fingers.
I ain't had this experience. You don't want like you talking about.
You don't want to tell your girl that your man ain't into you like that, because that's a mark on your public image.
And another thing, you took it a little too far, because
just break up if it's really that
it's not about breaking up because
what would you say? What would you say it's about?
The situation.
What if we're in the relationship and I care about you, but I'm just upset with you for a minute? I can be upset.
Let's be grown up.
We two different people.
Let's be grown ups and have a conversation and get to the bottom of it.
The conversation got us into this problem right now. I don't want to talk to you for a couple days. Give me a minute and then let me talk to you after a couple days.
Now, how long?
Okay, but eventually you're going to get.
We have a caller calling in.
Let's see. Caller, welcome to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. What's your name? And you say what?
What's up, Madd Marv?
Okay, I can't hear you right now. Let me see. Okay, go ahead. Who is this?
This because, man. How you doing?
All right, what's happening?
Oh, I had to chime in on what y'all was talking about. You guys are alpha males, and I tune into the show every week, and I gotta say, I gotta touch my woman every day. I'm sorry.
Look, shouts out. And if you got a problem, you gonna make it up so you can continue touching your woman every day. I hope.
I've been with my woman 12 years, and if I don't see her titties, I have a problem. I have a motherfucking problem.
There is some real ones out there.
I agree with you 100%, but see, this is something that you have to look at. You have to look at the quality of the woman that you have. And my thing is this: as a man, you have to draw certain guidelines. It's called principles. Okay, right. My principle don't lie at the head of my dick. My principles lie here. Okay, and a lot of people, to me, right, I can fuck you till your pussy black and blue. But after that, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Sandwiches?
Are you going to keep on going on with your same fucked up attitude? Or your wayward word of thinking shallow about men in general? Like I said before, this is why a lot of women don't have a man.
Now, let me ask the caller. Let me ask the caller this right here. Now, you said you touch on it every day, right?
Every day.
Okay, now y'all never get mad at each other?
Yeah, we get mad and we separate from one another. But
okay, y'all separate?
I'm not saying that I have to have sex with her
okay.
every day.
Thank you.
But at least every 3 days. If I don't have sex with my woman every 3 days, I have a problem. I have an attitude.
You gotta skip the period now, brother. Not unless you running red lights.
He might go through red lights. Somebody do it.
He might not mind a crime scene.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yellow tape everywhere.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
She don't get period.
She don't get.
Oh, so she's past menopause.
Oh, you're in the fun zone.
She passed menopause.
He's in the fun zone, baby.
Is she past menopause?
No, she got that.
You asking too many questions. Yeah. Come on, ghetto gynecologist. You're supposed to know. It's many alternatives.
Now, what I'm saying is that if she was past menopause, brother, all you got to wait for is all her teeth to fall out, and you are in pleasure. That's all. I'm
not gonna be a part of this.
That's all I wanted to say, brother.
All right, man. We want to thank you for calling. We want to run this video because we got this video right now. But thank you for calling the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Shouts out.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Let's run this beautiful Tamar footage real quick and see what she's talking about.
But like, I remember wondering what was wrong with me and wondering like why he just went, like he didn't see it from me. And here's the thing, listen, I know about dudes who cheat on girls, right? And they no, not just with a man, but like cheat on girls with another girl. Let's just say they in another relationship and they don't fuck with you like that. They ain't touching on you or nothing like that. What I am saying is something is wrong, right? That's the common denominator, right? You got a wife, right? You touch her, how many days you go?
At least 3, 4. 4 at the least.
4 at the most. Least what you mean?
At the very least.
Least for nothing?
Yeah.
Ain't no 10.
Hell no.
Something is wrong. Where's the lie? Either he's sick, he can't get it up, he got somebody, or he don't want no kitty cat. Meow. Meow. I mean, that's all I was saying. And in my case, he didn't want no kitty cat. Oh man. He didn't want no kitty cat.
Girl, let's get right into
That's
this
what I'm
discussion.
saying. You see the dudes.
Now, when you
was that Magic Johnson's son back there?
I don't want
Shut the fuck up. He is way too fabulous to be in the backseat
I thought that was
Tamar.
EJ driving the motherfucker.
Okay.
But
my bad.
but the
Look
thing
like
is,
it.
And I don't want to discriminate against nobody, but they wasn't the most masculine men in the world.
No, they wasn't.
You know what
No, they wasn't.
That
You
she
could
was sitting in there
tell.
having this discussion with. So I don't really know
I was
what
waiting
kind
for somebody
of
to say
discussion.
fabulous.
Look, I don't know what kind of discussion they're going to have that's going to really be honest. You know, they might have, right after that, they might have started talking about, panties or some shit like that.
running
It's
the
no
train on
telling.
it.
It's no telling.
and
You
makeup.
can definitely tell.
They
Makeup
could have ran a
shades.
train on it right after the thing.
It wasn't nobody in there to correct her, so that lets you know something.
Right,
I mean,
right.
nobody was in there
Because a
saying,
real
"No,
man would have
Tamar,
said
that's
something.
not what
Thank you. A
happened."
real man would have.
Thank you.
A real
Yes,
man would have called her out on her bullshit. It's the same thing, right? Real women. They not gonna sit up there and
Well, we not
listen
gonna
to
do
a whole bunch of incorrect bullshit if you a man. They go voice what they got to say about you being out of line as a man. So
Yeah.
Plus, all
This
of them
is
look like
very
they.
true.
Hey, look, all of them look like they all came from the same barber. Did you notice?
Yeah.
That their hair, they all had the same.
And they
haircut.
hairlines on 10.
You know, so that was really kind of like after barbershop talk.
and here's another angle on it. Maybe your man don't want to fuck you no more because your pussy raggedy.
Look, apple cider vinegar, I try to tell you, you didn't believe me, but it really does work. You got to do things to keep yourself in order. But, the truth of the matter is, those guys that she was around gave her the safe space and the permission to say this kind of stuff. And I don't think that she meant for it to go viral. She later came out and said that she wishes she didn't post
And
it.
she
and she
took
took
it
the
down.
post
Yeah.
down.
Oh, okay.
And that it was a private conversation between her and her friends.
Right
And
after
that
the barbershop.
Right after the barbershop. And maybe it wasn't for the world to see.
Yeah, it was just fade talk.
That's
Yeah,
a good
and
question. You
Tamar,
see how she was
is
talking
very-
and popping her neck?
Yeah, it was just
That's
fade.
probably how she talked to her dude.
Yeah, it's fade
Yeah.
talk. It's fade talk.
When you're in a relationship,
Some
you can
guys
be
like
mad
it.
at the
The
person,
fastest
but there's
way-
no reason to talk to somebody like you got like
The
something's
fastest
wrong. You know what I
way,
mean?
Yeah.
the fastest way to kill an erection is to run your motherfucking mouth.
Nice.
Now the best way,
And the fastest
the
way
best
to
way
get it dry
to
is
keep
say
an
shit
erection
like that.
is to put your mouth on it. I find it
Say it
kind
again,
of hard.
Hold on, Faarooq.
Look, the fastest way to kill an erection is to talk that bullshit. Okay, that strong black woman bullshit.
Well-
don't no nigga give a fuck about that when he trying to fuck you, sister. I'm being real.
Now, let's see what
Now,
she got to say. Hold on. Now, what was your response to
I
that?
said that the quickest
I'm
way
just telling you.
to
What was
dry it
that?
up is to
The-
say
let
shit
her give
like
her
The
response.
fastest way to keep the dick hard is to quit talking shit and put your mouth on it.
Bingo!
'Cause I find it kind of hard for you to
Yes,
talk
see?
shit
This nigga's
with a
going
dick
back
in
to
your
the
mouth.
Chronic 2000, talking
I
about all
find
that.
it kind of hard to
Listen.
talk shit with a dick
Y'all,
in your mouth.
y'all
Now,
don't get it
if you
twisted.
a woman
It's
and
two
you don't
sides
like
of
to
this coin,
suck
for
dick, maybe you're gay.
Maybe you need to give me some head and shut your motherfucking mouth up too.
For real
Okay,
though.
real.
Now, we wanna ask-
real talk.
We want to ask the lady on the panel.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
because I know a lot of guys would probably want to know this. Now, what, like you said before, was the quickest way to make a woman dry up like a desert?
Yeah, that bullshit. Talking crazy.
Now,
Let me
what?
tell you
Thank
something.
you.
Wait a minute. What constitutes
As bullshit.
bullshit?
First off, when men think that they have needs that don't exist with women.
Like what?
Like, we don't want to hear you say all kind of crazy shit either. We
Like
don't want to
what?
feel like, okay, like, shut the fuck up.
How about
or
make me a sandwich? Would that be
make me a
considered-
sandwich? That might get the pussy dry. Let me say this.
That shit is important.
Let me say this. I might be coming home from work as well with many businesses as
Don't
well.
say 30 seconds to make a sandwich.
I'm tired as well.
That's
And you
one.
tell me some shit like, yeah, I want to boo, boo, boo. It's time for you to come suck some dick. You think
But
that
you
gonna get me
tired.
wet?
You tired.
You think that
Plus
gonna get
you
me
went to
wet?
the dentist and you got your fucking tooth
Oh, so
pulled.
now I went to the dentist.
No, I'm just adding to it. It's
Happy life, happy wife. You got to make me happy
Yeah,
too.
but
okay?
see, nobody can make you happy. You can share your happiness
I'm
with
not
them.
saying it in that
You know,
context.
we
Here's
say-
the
No, I
thing.
understand what you're
okay,
saying,
I'm going to
but-
say, Faarooq, don't go there because
No,
the
no.
truth of the matter is that there are things that women need
Thank
in the
you.
same way that men need them.
Thank
What
you.
I think
It's a
fair,
balance.
It is a balance, but I think what's fair is that everybody needs permission to be able to have flexibility.
Now, what's
it's not
wrong?
fair-
I love it.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
pre-made sandwiches? Have that sandwich, whether you know that nigga gonna want to.
Why you don't make me a sandwich? I ain't hungry.
If you have pre-made sandwiches, anybody can get it.
But who gonna make the pre-made?
As long as they
Who
made.
pre-making them?
Go to
Somebody got to
Subway.
make. Somebody got to make a long down in the refrigerator.
Mike's Deli, look. Let me tell you a way
Don't
that
just
you can
assume
turn.
I'm finna be
Let me
making a
tell
fucking
you a
pre-made.
way,
Who phone is that?
ladies,
Who phone
that you
is
can
that?
turn
It ain't
any man
mine.
on. Let me tell you a way that you can get fucked all night long. When your man come home, instead of talking shit, ask him how was his day.
You must
Okay,
get toxic.
hold on, hold on, sister, hold on.
Okay.
That might work.
Okay. I'm a different person in public than I am in private.
Of
See, in
course.
public, I'm a lion. In private, I might be a sheep or a freak. But check this out, people. When your man come home, ask him how was his day. Well, babe, I didn't cook. But I went to Jersey Mike's, and I have you some beer.
Oh.
I have your joint rolled up.
So tell me what you gonna do when your woman come in and you want to make her the same way, feel the same way that you feel.
Let me tell you what I do when I want some pussy. I cook, first of all.
Okay.
I rub feet.
Okay, you do good for real.
Oh, baby, you know what? Don't worry about that laundry. I'll go do it in the morning.
Okay, now you're talking. You know what you're doing.
What I'm saying is everybody has to make sacrifices for what they want.
Yes,
unfortunately, we live in a world where both male and female, I'm not calling them men and women, because male and female don't determine you a man or a woman. You have to live by the virtues of principles to be respected as such. Okay, so what I'm saying is you got to know that this hectic life that we live in causes some shit going on at work that the motherfucker might not want to come home and talk to you about. Yeah. But if you know this person, you should be able to realize this person ain't in a good mood. Let me take some of that pressure off.
Yeah, everybody is living
not
under
just
that
like,
pressure.
why you home 15 minutes late? Bitch, where my dinner at?
Right.
Yeah,
nigga, where you been at?
That's right. That's right. Nobody wants that.
That's going to make anybody want to withdraw for being intimate with you.
That's right. Period.
Now, what would you say on a female's perspective? Would you agree with that or disagree?
No, I think it's fair to say that nobody wants to come home and be in some bullshit. I don't want to come home after a day of work and my house is completely filthy and your ass is sitting in your boxer drawers playing 2K20 off.
So we would agree that when you say,
play Madden.
So when we're talking about, let's just get it in proper perspective. So when we're talking,
nobody wants that either.
Modern Warfare.
That shit is going to make the pussy dry up. Okay?
Just to get it straight, so what we're talking about and we're defined as bullshit is us shit talking without the pleasantries. You know, nobody wants to know how the other person's day was or whatever. You sitting up there trying to demand some shit. Nobody don't want to be demanded after they've been working all day and been dealing with the public all day. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's somebody that's paying attention to their other half.
Well, that's somebody.
To what's going on.
That's called being attentive.
But
sometimes you can be attentive and the motherfucker make you a slave now.
Yeah. And that's just paying attention to anything. You know, a lot of times people don't take the time out to just pay attention to shit, period. You dig
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing. That's why I said that I don't think Tamar really knew this guy because I don't know what she was really... how she was in relationship with him. Mm-hmm. But if she knew him and knew him well enough, then being homosexual, it should have never crossed her mind. Or if she is with a guy that's openly bisexual, because I know some females that are okay with dealing with a bisexual dude, then you don't care. Then don't try to accuse him of something, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that man live. If that's
find out exactly what, like say, are you tired, nigga? Are you tired of niggas? Which one? What is it?
I don't understand. I don't understand anybody messing with anybody that's bisexual. That just don't
I have
make sense.
homegirls. Well, I've had to ask the question: will you go with a bisexual man? And there are some women that will say yes.
And I don't have a problem with anybody doing what they want to do. It's
gotta
just
like them for something, baby. Maybe
we live in a world that when you're with a heterosexual person, you got to worry about that person cheating on you. Mm-hmm. So now you want to be in a relationship with somebody that's bisexual, so you got to worry about them going either way.
I mean, that just lets know.
My goodness, you put a lot on yourself.
Don't have anything to do with promiscuity.
What if this nigga's R. Kelly and he's bisexual? Now you got to worry about him fucking your niece, your little cousin, a fucking boy, and everything else.
Hey, R. Kelly has not been convicted yet.
Is something wrong with a grown-ass man?
His mind was telling him no.
I'm going to give you a sign. Is something wrong with a grown-ass man going to McDonald's that many times?
And high school.
As a grown man, we don't fuck with McDonald's like that.
After he been out of high school 10 years, he's still picking them up.
When the last time you ate at McDonald's?
I left McDonald's alone years ago.
When the last time you ate at McDonald's?
I don't eat McDonald's, but I do like the fries.
I want to share a conversation.
Faarooq, when was the last time you ate at McDonald's?
7 years.
You see what I'm saying?
I left fries alone when I thought they put paint in them.
No, I like the. They put.
You there for more?
That's why they look perfect.
Don't ruin it for me.
That's why they look perfect. Go look at the ingredients. They put it up there.
I want to share a conversation that I had with a female coworker today, and I was telling her that truth is truth, but truth without mercy is cruelty. Now, the point that I'm trying to make is I woke up early in the morning one day to walk to the store to get change for my son for school. And I hear one of my neighbors arguing. Mm-hmm. So I heard the female just say some cold shit. She said that...
They good at that.
She said that, nigga, what I look like... But listen what she said.
Go.
She said, nigga, what I look like arguing with a nigga that only got 4 pair of pants. Now, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, even though it may have been true. But what I was explaining to her, that you could have brought this same truth to him having dinner or while he was rolling.
Or go buy him some fucking pants.
Okay, yeah, but a lot of women.
Why the fuck you with him if you got 4 pants and it's that bad for you?
Okay,
I don't understand that.
Listen. Most people think in the moment. They don't really think down the line or whatever.
That's true.
That's why they get caught up with motherfuckers they later on find out they shouldn't align themselves with.
Bingo.
But the point that I'm trying to make is this, that whatever situation you having with your mate, you can bring that in a better moment. You don't have to wait
it's
till
a way
you
to
mad.
say it, and timing is everything.
Well, what I'm saying
timing
is
everything.
you don't have to wait till y'all falling out to bring shit to his attention.
That's the wrong time.
That's just like, you got this nigga that's taking care of you and your kids, paying all your bills, everything straight, but the nigga got a 3-inch dick. Why bring that up? Because now, like, hey, babe, it's been kind of rough on the hustle right now. I really can't get your hair done. Oh, fuck you, little dick ass nigga. That's why you only got 4 pair of pants.
I don't even why you waste your time in the first
even though
place,
what
baby.
you saying is true, that's cruelty.
what women do.
Because, see, the thing is this.
When he was paying all the bills, the little dick
Well,
and
see,
the 4
that just
pants
goes to show that
wasn't the issue.
women
Them 4
are
pants,
making.
at
Now,
least
I'm
you
not going to say
space them out
women.
right.
People are making decisions to be in a relationship for the wrong reason.
Thank
First
you.
off.
Right.
For selfish reasons.
For selfish reasons.
But
'cause that's superficial.
you can be in a more suitable moment, like y'all go out to dinner and having a romantic evening. Instead of being cruel, you could be like, babe,
That's your real verse.
I want to really share something with you.
Damn.
And, I really like you, but, I mean, these same pair of raggedy khakis. I mean, we have to do something with this because I have a concern about this.
shopping,
And deeper than that, babe, it's like, I really thank you for my breast implants. And you
Guys, if you
work
buying
so
titties,
hard.
you ain't got 4 pair of
Can I
pants.
finish
bro.
my
Yeah,
story?
you about to bump them titties. That's why you only got 4 pair.
Okay, you really been wonderful for me and your stepchildren, and
What these kids that don't belong to you?
I was just looking at the same doctor that you paid money for my breasts,
and they are beautiful.
Here's some penile implant options.
But,
I have some penile implant options for you, babe. I don't want you to take it hard because I really love you and concerned.
And she put a down payment on it
these are
already.
issues I have a
now
problem
we talking.
with.
Now she's being proactive about
that's
it.
called proactive.
Okay, see, this is a better way to bring things.
Ain't nobody getting that.
I'll buy 4 pair of jeans
Don't
with
use
it.
the fact that this motherfucker only got 4 pair of pants and a little dick to put in these 4 pair of pants to use it against him. When
I'm not
it's
fucking with you in the
convenient
first
to do
place
so.
if you got 4 pair of pants.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that. Well, it could be anything. Okay, don't do that when you can't get your way. Do it at a more suitable moment. Same thing with a man.
And try to get a more productive and progressive response out of it. So with that note, we're going to come right back with the sports. We're going to be talking about sports, what happened this weekend in sports with Packett and his no sports knowing ass.
He really excited. He really we going to be talking about sports.
So if you got a little,
ain't that a bitch?
If you out there, fellas, and you got a little wood, just buy some fresh ass jeans and stay fresh all the motherfucking time.
And buy her a pair too.
We'll see you in a
That shit ain't
minute.
gonna work out.
We'll be right back.
No, buy her a goddamn muzzle so she can shut up.
Yo, that pussy gonna go dry, nigga.
Fierce on purpose. Well, we're out here exposing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and mostly the progress. Come on, scary ass.
Here we go.
ML Great. Oh, baby, we in LA. Y'all see me going down. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes, you get him.
The cameraman's fire, you know that, right?
No, he's really good at
I can tell this. The footage is horrible by the look of his eyes.
You should stop.
These cool bottles, but you're not over here, Eleanor, are you?
Go ahead, clean here. Go 1, 2, 3.
This my Macy's. I be trying to tell people. This is my Nordstrom. This your Nordstrom's? Hey. Yes. Hey, mesmerize. I'm not ready to mesmerize. Look.
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, you already? I'm stuck.
Don't be stuck.
You gotta walk back. Oh.
right, we're back. Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Now we're getting into this sports thing. Bunchy's not here with us this week because he's doing the.
It's not Bunchy time.
He's doing
but I really miss that young brother. He's full of energy,
let me let him know
man, and I wish the best for him.
He's doing a Super Bowl commercial. So when the Super Bowl come out, you watch him, you see Bunchy. You know what I'm saying? We want to support him when he ain't here.
But remember, you seen his ass here first. Remember that.
Now, why are you here? You not being his double?
Oh, no, he got somebody else.
His name is Crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Not Bunchy.
Crunch time.
When I wear the clothes, they call me Spongy.
Y'all are stupid.
So get all your little jokes in right now, Packett, because as you and everybody else knows that we had a game this weekend.
Yeah, we did.
The Packers versus the Panthers, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do the honors.
The Pampers.
The Pampers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shitty diapers, not the Panthers, but the Pampers.
Carolina Pampers.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, but before we go there, we have to go to the Thursday night game, which was the Chargers at the Raiders.
We lost by 2 points. How many points y'all lose by?
Okay. What?
Okay.
A loss is an L is an L.
Period.
Shut the fuck up.
L is an L.
Period.
Okay.
The point is, we lost to the team that played better. You guys lost because. Not to the team that played better, it's the way you guys are playing. And you know that. You guys should have beat this team.
They played better. Hey, brother, we came behind, okay?
Now, what was the score on your guys' game?
It was
24-26.
Yeah,
about
2 points. And it could have been anybody's game. It went down to the wire. See, no matter what it is, I can accept a loss like that.
That mean they was going.
They fought hard. They fought strong.
How many games have y'all been on a losing streak on?
We haven't been on a losing streak.
Okay, what's y'all record?
5-3.
Oh, okay.
We ain't been on a losing streak, but the thing was,
damn sure you been on a winning streak.
This Sunday, we'll call this Upside Down Sunday. All the teams.
Why we gotta call it Upside Down Sunday?
Because all the teams that should have won lost.
No, all the teams.
Really.
The Chargers should have won, but they lost to the Raiders. Then we'll point out to the Saints. The Saints, which is number one in the South. They lost to the Falcons, which only have 2
shout
wins.
out to them Dirty Birds.
So it was upside down. The Titans beat the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes.
I picked that game.
Hey, but this is one of those things where Patrick Mahomes is back. Mm-hmm. They have all those weapons. There's no way the Titans beat the Chiefs without the Chiefs beating themselves. Mm-hmm. If you watch the game, you see what I'm talking about.
Okay, what other upside?
So the Panthers beat themselves. They wasn't on the field with Green Bay.
Well, if you watch the game,
Green Bay came to L.A. and they got their ass whooped.
Well, if you watch what happened, we have a coach that helped them.
We watched what happened,
and we were in Green Bay, and the calls were going. Oh my goodness! There was a roughing the passer
so now
call.
It's the refs.
We know.
You check that out.
We know. We were in Green Bay.
Shit?
The Bears beat the Lions.
You gonna say some leprechauns was on the field?
Look,
goddamn gremlins was in the motherfucking.
The Dolphins that won one game only. They beat the Colts. It was one of those weekends. And if you would have watched our game, our coach went for a 2-point conversion at a time he didn't have to go for it. But that's neither here nor there. Congratulations, Marv.
You're welcome.
That's why I'm here.
I'm all for congratulations. I congratulated all you Packer fans. Went to Vegas, bought a table.
Nice.
And that was a tough one.
It was a quiet. It was a quiet night.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
it was quiet.
Yeah.
How much money did you win or lose playing blackjack?
I didn't play blackjack. I bet too much money on the sports, and by me saying this upside down week.
So you went there, you had your little card, and you was looking at the TV and everything.
I had my cards.
Yeah. But you looked
they
at
were
the
all
TV
across the table
with your drinks and your meals coming there, and you was posted.
Oh, man, we was there
now,
looking good.
Were you in full Panther gear? Like, did you have your jackets and all that?
I had my Carolina chain on with my shirt, with my hat. We was doing it. You know, I had the shoes.
Did you have the shoes?
So he had shitty shoes on.
I knew he was a player.
Did you have your Cam Newton henna tattoo?
Oh, God. Not the henna tattoo. Why you do my man's like that?
The Rams lost to the Steelers. The Steelers don't have Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben's out for the
season, Steelers don't have Le'Veon Bell. They have a decent running back. They played hard, but there's no way they should have beat the Rams.
Right.
Yeah.
It was an upside-down week.
They played hard, man. Sometimes people can look at a team's record and they think little. You know what I'm saying? And this team play hard and dust your ass off the field.
It's like I was telling Packett. I think I was telling you this last time. I said, you're only as good as your last game. So you got to understand that the coaches and everybody, they're looking at the flaws of what made that team lose the week before anyway. So this is what the team is going to be focusing on for the next game. What screws they're going to have to tighten up for the next game.
Understandable.
So don't just think they're just going to stay the same. So what do you pick for this upcoming week in football?
Oh, man.
What do you think? Is it going to be another upside-down week?
No, I think we get things back together this week.
Or will the Panthers stay?
Because you do know the 49ers lost their first game. They were 8-0. They lost to the Seahawks.
Yikes.
Like I said, upside-down week.
That's a worthy team to lose to right now.
The Vikings beat the America's team, which was the Cowboys, to add more insult to injury.
Well, the Cowboys suck anyway. So
the Vikings had their number one wide receiver sitting on the bench, and they still beat the Cowboys.
Damn.
It was one of those weekends, all I can say. But I'm going to dust that off.
Now, to subscribe to the Raiders win, it had nothing to do with their fucking offense. Carr is whack. Had it not been for the valiant Raiders defense, we would have won. Okay, so I give credit where credit is due, even though I am the original fucking Raider hater. Fuck the Raiders. Okay, but I have to be that.
He said the original Raider.
He's a Charger fan.
Yeah, I'm a Charger fan.
And that's his division.
The Chargers are the original LA team. This is what people don't know.
Yeah.
The first professional football team that ever played in the Coliseum were the Chargers. They left here and went to San Diego, and they came back home.
There we have it.
Now, what we got going on for this week coming up?
This week, first game we'll do Steelers at the Browns.
I'm going to take Steelers.
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm taking the Browns also.
Do I get to take somebody?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's go for the Steelers.
She like, their uniforms are so cute. Let's go for them.
They only got an emblem on one side of their helmet.
You know, what's the Browns?
They got an emblem on one side of their helmet.
Hey, why you bullshit? I might got that luck.
Yeah, we gonna
trip. Let's see.
What's the next team?
Texans at the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm going to go with the Ravens, too. I like the Ravens.
Hey, it was unanimous. We're all going with the Ravens.
Yeah. About time you don't want to lose again this week. Come on.
I can't wait because the playoffs come. I love when people get happy during the regular season. And then when the playoffs get there.
You motherfuckers
know what we're going to start doing? Next Tuesday, every one of us is going to put $10 right here.
Oh, this is what I'm out.
And whoever gets the most picks gets the money.
I'm with that.
Go ahead. Who's next?
Marv was like, I heard a little bit of cracking in his voice over there.
You never know. Okay, go next. This is fun.
Falcons at Carolina.
Oh, I know
I'm going with the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons. ATL stands up.
You know I'm not fucking with you. I'm going with the Falcons.
Hey, well, I'm going with Carolina. I wish we was putting the $10 in the middle this week.
Right there.
We are.
Got
them dirty off the air, we're going to get this going.
What's the next one?
Patriots at the Eagles.
Fuck the Patriots. Now I know that. Now I got to know nothing about football.
I'm taking the Patriots.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Patriots.
I'm not going to pick according to my emotions on this one.
Belichick is the man. That Sunday night game,
he's the best cheater in the world.
Bears at the Rams.
It was a man when they got their ass whipped by the Ravens.
Who you taking, Bears or Rams? You taking the Bears or the Rams?
I'm taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams. I like the Rams. They good.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams. Trubisky's over there having too many problems. Monday night, Chiefs at the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Don't you got to be loyal to your city?
The Chargers is going to get they win.
Okay.
Fucked you up.
I wanted to hear it.
This is how I look at it. The Chiefs are notorious for the second half of the season falling off. Not only that, the great quarterback Mahomes he's playing injured, so he's compromised, and we will take advantage of that. Plus, we have to vindicate ourselves.
Marv, who you taking?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Go Chargers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs. And people, for a more in-depth look at sports and football, tune into my show every Thursday at 11:30.
Blow the whistle.
There we go. Blow the whistle sports. And I'll give you all the ups and ups with PB Smiley, my co-host. And you guys need to tune in because they're giving Colin Kaepernick another shot.
Are they really for real?
The NFL is giving him a tryout.
Now, before we go, because we run out of time, we want to make sure we want to make sure everybody.
Ask this nigga why he steal them shirts from Foot Locker for his show. I like the show, but they done stole some goddamn shirts.
The referee shirts.
Yeah, they done stole some shirts from the fucking Foot Locker.
Right.
Hey,
and that's his show uniform.
Hey, Melvin shouldn't have been walking down the hallway at the wrong time.
Hey,
got him choked out.
But why y'all don't have whistles?
We do got whistles.
So you ever blow them?
Yeah,
I love it, Packett.
We blow the whistle whenever we think one of us is saying something outlandish. You get the whistle blown on you.
So you get the whistle blown at your ass a lot, don't you?
But I'm right.
Marv,
I'm right.
We gonna get some goddamn whistles.
95% of the time, I'm right.
We gonna throw some flags at his ass.
You can challenge me to any football news, and we can go on.
Before we get out of here, we want to make sure everybody shows up to Ifa's party.
Yes.
It's November what? 26th?
November 27th. It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. You niggas ain't doing no cooking no way.
So come
out. I call
the
it
Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
I call it Thanksgiving. And that's a whole other conversation. We can talk about that another time. But it's the Wednesday, November 27th, the Wednesday before the holiday, at the Townhouse. And it's finna go down. I just did a rehearsal with my band last night.
No, it's the new Townhouse.
The new Townhouse.
It's the new Townhouse.
Yes, it is. Latilla
under new management.
I just hope you don't have no guys there to take advantage of Marv, because Marv gets advantage taken of him
when he drinks too much. I already know how Marv do. We're gonna have somebody particularly there to sponsor Marv. So we need somebody that's there holding his hand.
Make sure they don't have no own phone book so they can hit his ass in the back of the head.
Listen.
We know what happened the last time he got hit in the back of the head with a phone book.
That shit was alleged. It was alleged.
I just don't want your parents bloody with dripping.
That was they wasn't bloody. They was wet.
They was moist.
They was slightly moist.
I'm only saying what I heard.
Slightly moist.
Hey.
Oh, y'all are crazy. But
maybe
just show
up. Some West grass.
Oh
my God.
Maybe
there it is.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That could have happened. That was allegedly.
That was very possible.
So we're going to see you next
Y'all
Tuesday.
show up. It's going to go down.
On the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Peace. Fuck Tamar Braxton.
This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man.